Hi guys, and welcome to the first ever Brunch Club by Buella. Today we are going to be talking about the hottest topic in Northern Ireland at the minute, OnlyFans. We have the lovely Rebecca Maguire and my co-host
People. I want to actually talk about the first time that I met Molly because I shit myself.
Did you?
Yeah. So
like,
you
actually shit yourself?
Well,
No.
close to it, but...
Well, like, was afraid.
So, what was it, about 10 weeks ago we first met?
We first met. So I actually was thinking about it the other day and thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, that's Molly Meatball, who Gemma is friends with. And obviously, me and you are really good friends. And I was going... What will I call her? Will I call her Molly? And then I went, Meatball. And then I went, oh, she's going to kill me.
No, but it's whatever.
And then she goes, no, it's okay, that's my name. And I was like, oh, God, thank God.
Yeah, but
I'm going to get beat up here.
No, but I'll tell everyone back home, the first time I met her, we was in, is it 10 Square?
Yeah.
That's what it's called. We were staying in some unreal, like, apartment that Gemma had sorted.
penthouse, yeah.
Massive penthouse. And she brings up bottles of champagne. I've just brought the champagne, this new like Louis Vuitton bag, and I was thinking, I'm just this kid from Liverpool who's starting to hang around with like the heavies of Belfast. Do you know what I mean? The heavies of Belfast.
Not in weight, by the way.
Yeah. Not at the minute. Wait until Christmas.
But anyway, she brings these bottles of champagne, and then she goes,
Is there any flights?
and I'm like, hang on, love. So me and me make him with like there's mugs, there's pint glasses, there's like just wine glasses, and she's like, I'm not fucking having that. So the poor waiter man has to go upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs just to come and bring us. And I think he brought two
Champagne
fucking
flute.
flute out of champagne.
And I love how that you sourced this for me tonight.
Yeah.
Especially just for her.
Or sorry, Sunday morning.
Yeah. Right. So
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
yeah, okay.
How's work been?
Work's been really
Rebecca
hard.
is a key worker. Yay!
Yay.
She doesn't get any time off work.
No,
so.
I don't. And this is the thing, when, you know, everyone was on furlough and some people still are on furlough, the weather was so good. And I was just looking out of the window like...
Ready to commit.
I remember phoning you and saying, because everyone was just off, and this was the first lockdown when people thought it was great. I don't think it's great now, but the first lockdown, I remember phoning you saying, what are you doing tomorrow? And you were like, working, love.
Working.
I'm working.
What did you do in
Working.
lockdown, Gemma?
Pardon?
What did you do in lockdown?
I tried to get fit. The first one,
No, but the whole of it? How long did that last?
no comment.
Okay.
Yeah, work's been really, really tough, and obviously we see it all across every media outlet, how much pressure like the NHS and healthcare workers and everyone is under, and I can confirm it's true. And we have been working now relentlessly for months. You know, come the new year, it will nearly be a year. You know, it was March. I remember it was St. Patrick's Day, and it all really clicked for me, and everything went into lockdown, and we were actually meant to be off on St. Patrick's Day because it's a public holiday, obviously here in Northern Ireland, and I was like, had my plan, you know, I was going to go out and meet my friends, like it could have been just further from the truth. Yeah. We went into work and it was like just crisis talks, and it was like, right guys, we need to get these barriers up, this is really, really bad.
I remember this.
Really
Scary,
bad.
really,
I remember that you were really teary about it as well,
Yeah.
because you were like, I'm in a caged box at work.
That's right, yeah.
So Rebecca, you work as a pharmacist,
Yes.
but also a model still, former Miss Ireland. Yeah,
Now and again.
Still modelling a little bit.
Yeah, bits and pieces, but frontline work is really just
Sorry, that's our favourite song. We tried to get it as a theme tune, but they said no.
copyright.
Listen, anywhere I go now, Bits and Pieces comes on.
Oh, Bits and Pieces. They had a thing about that in the radio the other day. What was your favourite? And I was like, Bits and Pieces, Gemma says Bits and Pieces.
So, we're talking about the biggest thing in Northern Ireland at the minute, not coronavirus.
Not coronavirus. Apart
Not
from
Gemma
coronavirus.
got its ass. And if it's real or not.
I'm sick of people messaging me saying, do you have a fake arse? I'm really sick of it. That's a whole other show.
Yeah.
That's next week.
However, coronavirus. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
What are your thoughts on it? Because I reckon all three of us are all like a little bit of feminists. We like women to do well, women to succeed and support another. But I reckon we've all got a little bit of a different view on it. So
Well, to be honest, I don't know much about it, only for one of
Would you
my...
like me to give you an absolute definition of what it is?
No.
I've got Googled
I
it.
don't know much about it, only for one of my really good friends, Dane Young, who
we have on the show.
who is going to be on the show, and he has had OnlyFans from before it became popular, basically before it's really blew up now. And I was always, what is this? And you know, Dane is the loveliest guy,
Yes.
and I know that people do judge people who are on OnlyFans, but my opinion on it is that it's their job, and he very much treats it as a job, and that's what he does to make his money. And I don't respect him any less for it. I actually respect him more just because he owns it and he just goes
I
for
think
it.
when you own something like that, it gives you a different kind of platform, a different kind of power over it. I didn't know what I really felt about it until I spoke to my mum, because my mum was saying, "What is OnlyFans, Gemma?"
Can you imagine, Margaret? Can you imagine?
I know. So I had to,
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Gemma!
I had to explain the whole
What is
thing.
that there?
I had to explain the whole thing to her, and she was just listening. And then she said, so it's a bit like when you were Miss Great Britain in 2008, you went and done FHM, Loaded, Nuts, Sue, and they were magazines on a shelf that people could go and buy. But it's a bit like that, only it's on a private platform. So I would feel like a complete hypocrite if I was to say I was against it. The only thing I would worry about is mental health and a downward spiral into... Someone was telling me that they then form relationships with their subscribers, and they can ask for different things like private videos. And I would just be really worried about the welfare and mental health. But other than that, not hurting anybody, paying your taxes.
From my point of view, personally, it would never be anything that I would consider or do myself. And I know people say never, but it really would be never with me, because
That's a no from me.
Because of my career.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know,
Yeah.
I have a career, but some people do make a career out of OnlyFans, which is also fine.
Yeah.
I don't have anything against it at all. The only thing that I would worry about for people who are maybe going to do it is they're not thinking about it very carefully before they join, because maybe they think, oh, this looks great and I'll make money from this, and let's face it, at the minute people are losing jobs. People don't have any money, and people might turn to this as a last resort without thinking about it fully and potentially regretting it down the line.
Gemma was saying to me,
Because this stuff doesn't go away.
It doesn't
it's
go-
on
it's
internet
there
forever.
We
It's
was
forever.
talking about it, and she was like, some people were gifted and like not born with a lot, but were born with like to be sexy or be able to take a good picture, and why shouldn't they make money like that? And I'm an MMA fighter in an MMA gym, and I was speaking.
Really?
Fuck off. And I was speaking to my coach. He's like a 41-year-old coach. He's like a family man, and he's like, why not though? Like, girls need to be smart, and men, like, if we're in a pandemic, no one ever knows when they're going to be able to make money properly again, and if they're able to make it, then why not? But then I've still got a similar stance to kind of what you have, where if a man or a woman wants to sell their content on that, then that's fine. But I was saying to them in the back room, I said to her, like, I couldn't date someone or be with someone who puts that kind of thing out there. Like, I've dated someone and then found out he was on OnlyFans. I was like, it's just not for me. I've dated like models before who put certain pictures up, and that's their angle in their life, and you've got to be okay with that. And that's like, I'm cool, like, I know what I've got to put online to promote myself, and I know what you have to, and I'm not going to get insecure about that. But for me, I think it's a little bit like, the person I'm with isn't mine, but I wouldn't like the private parts that we share together for everyone else to have access to also. Do you know what I mean? So my stance is, it's for them.
For you.
Well, I just wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone like that, where I've spoke to people on OnlyFans and they was like, well, if I was in a relationship, I probably wouldn't do it either.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you think that there's a difference in the stigma with males doing it and females doing it?
Yes, definitely.
What do you think, like, so you've got Chantelle coming on, and then you've got our lad, and someone will just speak to him like it's not, like it's just, oh, good for you, mate, and then she's like getting the arse ripped out of her every fucking day. She can't even walk down the street with someone trying to troll her. It's just like, where's, like, why is the difference there? Do you know what I mean? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I definitely think that there is a difference. I think maybe, now correct me if I'm wrong, more in the gay community, LGBTQ community, people are a lot more open about their sexuality.
I will correct you if that. Oh yeah, you're right.
You know, they're a lot more open about their sexuality. They're a lot more open about, you know, maybe having open relationships. Again, I'm just, tell me if I'm speaking out of turn.
No,
but that's what
like,
I think.
yeah, I know that's hard for someone to say.
No,
do you know what I mean? But like, it is right. Like a gay person, especially gay males, are very much open, flamboyant, and it's like they love the attention and it's about me, and like not in a bad. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to generalize everyone, but I have a lot.
Mostly.
Well, all of my best friends, 3 best friends essentially, are gay men, and they would be a lot more open about things like
doing
that.
that kind of thing.
And they are. It's a lot more accepted, I think, in their community. Whereas with women,
I feel like sometimes people look down on them like it's dirty, or like we was talking. Why is it? Is it because people are jealous because of the money? Is it because people are jealous because of what they look like? I want to look like her, or why can't I do that, or why aren't I getting that? Like, what is it?
Northern Ireland is a small place, and I think that if you do decide to go ahead and do OnlyFans, you're going to need to own it, and you're going to need to be prepared for the backlash of it. And we know as well as people, we know as well as people like ourselves who've put ourselves out in TV before, have put ourselves out for, you know, modelling, beauty pageants, and even yourself in the spotlight. Like with that comes criticism, and you're going to need to be. You're going to need to be. But if you're in the public spotlight, it's so much more, and you're really going to need to be able to take it in the chin, or you're not in the right industry. You need to leave that.
Yeah. But that's what I wanted to touch on, money, because are these girls and guys doing it out of a choice? Did they have a choice? Because ultimately it is about money, and I've heard of some stories about how much they're earning.
Gemma is fucking fuming. She hasn't got one. I'm just like just listen. Listen.
I'm sure, like every job, the scale of pay is very wide and varied. You know,
100%. Yeah, like you're gonna get someone who's only got a few subscribers, but they probably still earn more than what like.
We were doing the research for this. I spoke to someone who was earning 10 grand a month.
I'm gonna show you.
And that's just like baffles me. Like, that's crazy money.
But also, what is the long-term effect of that, you know, for a short-term gain? Possibly.
Can I tell you?
You know, will you always do OnlyFans?
No, but listen.
Career progression with it.
No, but listen, but Black China earns 15 mil per month, right? Cardi B.
Let me see.
No, I'm not even lying to you. Cardi B earns 7 mil. But then you've got Tiger.
Then why do they need to do that? Because they're rich from their other...
Have you heard Cardi B's song Money?
Yeah.
It's sort of money. All I fucking live for is money. I fucking love money.
You stick to the fight, love.
Yeah, but then there's a lad, Tiger, and he's getting just under 6 mil a month. And I'm thinking, this is what we'll ask these next the guests on.
Yeah.
What's the content? What are they putting on? And what are they like?
I think it definitely helped that those people had a huge platform before. Like
100%.
Black China, you know, she was on the Kardashians. That's huge. You know, that's a huge platform. But for someone...
But look, he was on Beauty Queen and Single. You can still smash it.
I don't think there's a market for a former Miss Great Britain who's nearly 40. But let me know if there is a market.
There's a platform for your feet.
I'm still in my 20s.
Are you till when?
Yeah.
Till when?
Next year.
Oh, is it another year?
Yes, so I'm 30 next year.
No, listen, I lost my 30th in lockdown, but I said, didn't I? I said when there's fights in Abu Dhabi, fuck it, that's my 30th.
Yeah,
so we'll celebrate then.
So yes, I'm 30 next year, but I will be eternally
29 plus 1.
Well, when I started doing the aesthetics, I was 26, so I'll be eternally 26.
Okay.
The age you start is the age you stay.
I was 28 when I was 28.
I didn't start young enough then.
Right then, Jemski.
Yes.
Bex, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
I reckon that we'll get the next guest on now, and that will be Chantelle.
Chantelle, thank you so much for coming in. I know that you're a wee bit nervous, and I just want to let you know that this is a completely safe space for you to talk.
Yeah.
Someone actually said to me today, oh my god, are you interviewing Chantelle from OnlyFans? Like, I feel as if you're famous.
I know, it's actually crazy. I just feel like it's what everyone's talking about at the minute.
Yeah.
When you're walking around your estate or through town, and like I know it's lockdown, so it's not that chocolate at the minute. But do you get people just going?
Yes,
times,
but like
yeah.
I mean, it's like
Is it
it's
more-
probably nothing. But I feel personally
Yeah.
that if I'm walking about and someone even just be like, no, and just a wee general smile, I'm like, oh my god, like
They know.
yeah.
Is it
So
more
it's so
men or
stressful.
women?
Both. I think women like intimidates me a wee bit more, so it's like, oh, I'm probably in their group chat or whatever. Do you know?
Listen, if you're not in people's group chats, are you even winning it? Like,
Yeah, I know.
I would like to be circulating at least 40.
Oh, it's so stressful.
Let's go right back to the start.
Okay.
How did you get involved with OnlyFans?
I've been thinking about it for like a long time. I would say like well over a year.
Yeah.
And then obviously I got back with my partner and whatever, and we were in a relationship. We broke up in July, and then I've been thinking about it for a couple of months after that. I don't know whether anyone's even heard of it. It was on BBC iPlayer. It was
Yes, we
called
watched it.
We watched
for
it.
Shame.
We watched
We
it for
watched it, yeah.
for research.
News for
Hey,
Shame.
for research.
Yeah, so she's watched that.
I mean, because we
So I-
wasn't thinking about that, man, I swear.
So I watched it. Actually made my mum and that watch it because like I knew in my head
Where you was going with it?
that I wanted to do it, and I wanted to do it for so long. So whenever I became single, I was just like, it was actually me and the girls were talking in a group chat and we had a few drinks, as you do. And then I just kind of like grew like confidence, and I was just like, do you know what, I'm just going to go on and make it. And I did. Now I didn't imagine it to blow up as much as what it did, but
It really has. Like, it's been
No,
a
it really, really has.
major
Like, it's
success
insane.
for you.
it's insane. It's actually
So
insane.
well done on that.
Thank you so much.
I'm just going to dive straight in. And the reason why people do OnlyFans is for money.
Yeah, of course.
Are you okay to talk about money? I mean, is it life-changing money? Is it... How much is it?
I don't really want to like get into proper figures or whatever.
Well, but listen,
but
no one does.
what I
but-
will say is like I've made half a year's wage in 5 weeks. Like I only started this 5 weeks ago on Monday. Yeah, like it's
Wow.
insane money.
Have you noticed, like, how much has the subscribers got? Is it like a... So we got a few questions and they came through, like, is it becoming a saturated market, or is it just constantly going from strength to strength to strength? Weekly, do you just see, is it like a steady increase of subscribers, or...
So like basically you'll get, because I feel personally myself, I can't speak for anybody else, but I feel personally that because mine has blew up so much and so much people have been talking about it, like mine is literally like subscribers have went off the charts. But you'll get so much people that'll subscribe just to see
And then
your pictures
unsubscribe, yeah.
and then delete their subscription.
So would you say that this is people in Northern Ireland, like...
Or
people
Well, it's
stalking you?
worldwide, but the people that go on for nosy to delete their subscription then. Yeah,
Right.
Of
Yeah.
course, it's people from here.
I'm going to ask you a question. I've never seen anyone's OnlyFans before. I've got loads of friends who do it. So for a total outsider, someone who's watching this who doesn't understand, how does it start? What kind of content would you put on? Because when we was doing research, I seen like people started off as cooks doing like their recipes and showing people how to like...
You're not doing it right.
They're not doing it right. She's
Right,
going
well,
to
see,
me.
for
No,
me-
listen, she's going to me. Make an OnlyFans and do like MMA training sessions.
You
I'm
can
like,
though,
get
because
to
that's
fuck.
yeah.
that's
can't
the
do
beauty
that.
of it,
But
because
then
you
I'd have that
control
same stigma.
what you post. So see,
Yeah.
any individual, whoever has OnlyFans, like a lot of people do it for like fitness. A lot of people do it for...
Because then
Yeah.
it's like, because when OnlyFans is hit with a certain stigma, like until we had to do
Oh, of course, yeah.
the research, I didn't know that someone's teaching someone how to do a press up properly. Do you know what I mean? I just thought it was all like,
see, this
how
is the
seedy
thing.
does it get, where does it
This
go?
is the thing with it, like, it's such a taboo subject, but it shouldn't be, because it's not just about like the porn side of it, it's not just about sex, it's not about nudity. Like there's people out there have it for makeup,
Do they?
fitness, yeah, like it's whatever. You control what you post. So see, even for the likes of like myself, originally I wanted to do like underwear and pictures from Instagram and
But then the money was in there.
Have you went further than
yeah,
that?
but purely
Okay.
on the basis that, don't want to talk about any names or whatever, but when someone
Yeah.
sent an intimate picture of me out,
So,
I felt that, do you know what, like, so much people out there have already seen it.
Molly probably isn't aware of this
'Cause
but-
I'm not in
'cause
the-
he's not from
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
But
yeah. Okay.
so there was
So the Scouse is watching as well. This is what happened.
a picture of Chantelle circulating that had been leaked.
Was it of your bum? Only just because I seen that all the girls came together and
Yeah.
all the
So
girls
they've
got
done, like,
pictures
a-
of it.
And we're
and
gonna
it was
do a
really
wee-
shocking.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even believe
let
it.
her explain this, because this story, I just thought that's like, I've woke up and we're talking about making this thing, and then she was like, get a picture of me doing that. So I got that picture that she shared for that moment,
Yeah.
and I thought that was brilliant.
I thought it
Yeah.
was great support, and we're going to give a wee shout out to Joelle because
Yeah,
it,
honestly,
But
she's my
explain
best
that.
friend.
it was girls coming together. So when this picture was leaked, Joelle said, "What are
And
we going to
what?
get on like a dick about someone's bum? Let's get all the women in Northern Ireland
Yeah,
get their
to
bums
get
out." So
together.
It was.
I did it. Like so
Yeah.
many people did it, and the hashtag was I stand with
I
Chantal.
stand with Chantelle.
Yeah,
and
I
that
was
was
like-
purely down to like my best friend. Like,
Is it,
and
was
see
it
even
Gemma?
still
Yeah.
now,
It was
to
Joelle,
this
yeah.
day, yeah. Like, I'm like, I can never even thank you for what you done,
Oh.
because that could have went the opposite direction.
Well, she changed the narrative on like revenge porn near enough, didn't
Did?
she? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all about owning it as well. Like you take the power away from someone when if someone calls you a slut or someone calls you ugly or whatever, and you just go, yeah, okay. You completely take.
Yeah,
I am
sorry,
ugly,
Jesus.
yeah, okay.
I'm a slut. I'm ugly. Okay. I don't know why I go American when I say that. But
Anyway, back to the content.
Back to the content.
Yeah.
What if you're okay and comfortable enough? What would be the furthest you've went on OnlyFans? Like,
Boobs and bum, and that's a God's honest
And
truth.
no money shot.
God's on.
what's the money shot?
No, you
God-
know,
God's
as if
honest
Gemma
truth.
Garrett doesn't know the money shot.
God's honest truth is boobs and bum.
Yeah.
But I can see why people go further.
And
Is it
why
was the
that?
money? Is
Why
it the money
that?
so
Are
different?
people in your DMs?
I get it all the time, so I get like. Are you allowed to say it?
You're allowed to say
You say
whatever,
whatever you
this
want.
is, whatever
So
you
like a
want.
lot of people would like message me and be like, "Oh, pussy pictures," or
Okay.
whatever. Like they would ask.
And did they pay more?
Yeah, because obviously the more you show, the higher the price that you can put
Okay.
on.
So a OnlyFans virgin over here. So someone pays. Someone pays for a 3-month subscription, so they just see what you post up.
Yeah.
So then they message you.
They can.
So then, how
Yeah.
do you end up? How do they end up paying more? So, say if you speak
So-
to them or you send them different pictures.
Right. So basically, people would subscribe for a monthly subscription, right?
Yeah.
So they pay that. That comes out obviously for weekly. Then say, well, me personally, this is what I do. I would post a photo on my feed, so it's kind of like Instagram.
Yeah.
I would post a photo on my feed, and it would be like an underwear photo, but then you caption that photo and be like, tip 30, tip 40,
And then-
to drop the
Right.
hands,
Okay.
or like to drop the bra, or whatever you want to, like, this is how people
Yeah.
make the money, right? So then they would message you, tip you that money, then you send the uncensored photo,
So
basically.
it's like just trying to go to the champagne
Or
room
be-
and strip
or-
club, virtual strip club.
She's not a virgin about that.
This is what he's going to take me to Crazy Horse.
But really, that's it. Like, or else, if you get so many new subscribers, you can send a private message to like recent or all, and then there's another option. But you can say click recent, and if you have 10 new subscribers, if you send out a photo and be like, thank you for making my OnlyFans, like half price for you for subscribing, blah blah blah.
But you could
Put
make
a price on the photo.
Yeah.
Then they have to pay to view it.
Okay.
So like if
smart,
10
that, isn't
people subscribe and you put a tenner on that picture, you're making £100 without really doing anything. Do you know what I mean?
Chantal,
Yeah.
I want to ask about your family. Was it hard to let them know that this is something that you wanted to do?
No, because see that nudes for sale that we were talking about, I actually made my mummy and stepdaddy and all watch it with me, because I was like, I knew deep down that it was something that I was actually going to do. Realistically, it's something that I wanted to do, because it was like, I could make
so much
money from like I post stuff like that on Instagram when I did. Well,
no, but I was saying that to you, or to hear, I think I was saying to you in the green room, it's like, some girls are putting this on their Instagram, being thirsty to death, just looking for a fella. But if you're smart, you can go and get money for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like not even Instagram. It's like, there's not a lot of girls can sit here and be like, oh my god, I would never do that. Like, a lot, there's...
Look, they'd say it, but do they mean it? Absolutely
There's pictures on my Instagram I need to get paid for.
Yeah, well, right. So, like, 90% of girls have sent out a picture, whether it be to a partner, whether it be to a girlfriend, boyfriend, even this goes for fellas. Like, there is so much people that have sent out a photo for free, but because we monetize it, and we're making money off a photo or a video or whatever it be, like, you're the worst in the world. It shouldn't be like that.
No, because we was having the conversation just before you came on with Rebecca, and it was like, why is the stigma different with a woman as it is to a man? Like, do you know why? Because it's like, we're constantly trying to get to the root of it. Like, what is the difference between a man and a woman, and why
there shouldn't be.
Someone
Because
made...
men and women have always been...
I know it's always like that, yeah.
There's always been...
Do you know, I say at the end of the day, it's that individual's choice. It's that individual's body, whether it be a man's body, whether it be a woman's body. It's their individual choice, what they want to do. Like, who am I, or like, who are you, or Sally next door, to judge anybody or any human being what they want to do with their body.
Exactly,
See if someone wants to post a picture with their boobs out for a living, like, OnlyFans for a lot of people is people's bread and butter.
100. Yeah, we were saying.
Do you know what I mean?
But we were saying even more like in the pandemic at the minute, more and more people are getting onto
of course.
it.
Was that a reason for you
mine?
to start?
No. I broke up with my boyfriend, and
But you was going to do it before it.
I was going to do it anyway.
So
it actually used to be a joke between me and him that I used to be like, oh.
Because I was saying at the beginning, I'm all for women doing it. But I wouldn't like my partner to do it, and then you said previously, like, I probably wouldn't do the same. Why wouldn't you do it? If you was in a relationship...
No.
Or you wouldn't be allowed to do it, would that be the difference?
So, like, see if I met someone now, right, and they were like, oh, don't like OnlyFans, like, don't like you doing it, I would be like, well, then there's the door. Because it's actually started getting to the stage where it's like it's my life, my choice, and I want to just start living things for me, personally, and like my family, like my son, like everything I do, I want to do it for me. Like, I'm over men
and living for
trying
them,
to like tell people what to do, or like tell their partners what to do. Like, see if I want to post certain things on Instagram, I will post it whether I'm with somebody or whether I'm not.
Chantal, I'm a fan. I'm signing up. No, let's talk about the backlash, because I know personally from living in Northern Ireland that you got serious fucking backlash, to the point of trolling. And I know we talked about it a little bit backstage. The green room.
The next room. It's like literally like
next door.
There's 2 seats there and some fucking nibbles.
And you, I think that you did put on a very a front. Like, I don't care what people saying, blah blah blah. I've been in a modelling industry and this industry for 19 years. I know how hurtful it can be.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, like, I made OnlyFans. It was completely off the back of the girls. We were all talking about it in the group chat. We all had a few drinks, like, and I made it like off the back of that, being like, oh, like,
fuck it, I'll just do it. Yeah.
I'll make it, like, all girls like want to say like I made OnlyFans, but obviously I didn't go down too well, whatever else. And see, the God's honest truth, like, it killed me whenever like an intimate photo of me was sent out. And a lot of people, because it was sent out on the basis that I basically put that on my OnlyFans, right, which I didn't. I just want to like confirm this, like, here and now, because I did not post that on my OnlyFans. But see, even if I did, Like, who are people to be like, oh, like, what is she doing posting this on her OnlyFans? Like, imagine that being your mother. Like, my parenting skills
Have
was
nothing
even
to do.
judged from a photo that was leaked out of my choice. Like, I put up a front, yes,
Yep.
on social media and whatever else, but like, I was going to work and ended up like, I don't even want to go into the basis of it, because I actually did like end up having fun with doctors now, because my anxiety was sky high. Like, I was walking down the street and see, even like say if me and you walk past each other and we were like, hey, yeah, no, as you do, just and I was like, oh my god, they're all talking about me. Like, oh my god, they've seen that photo. Oh my god, like, they're this, that and the other. Like, it is a really, really hard thing for somebody to kind of like pull themselves out of.
Yeah.
Like, I struggled. Like, I was in the house, like, I know on social media, yes, everyone can put up a front, it's a bit different.
And when you're on your
social
own,
media,
100% by
You're
yourself.
in your bedroom by yourself.
when you're sitting on your own and you're like, oh my god, like, everyone hates me. Like, everyone's talking about me. Which they were.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
No,
being
but you were-
big-headed,
no,
or
the
I'm not
whole, like-
saying everything revolves around me. I'm not.
No, but I came here one weekend and you was like, I was like, oh, who's this girl then? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know,
But-
like, it was literally the talk of the place. But I'm so glad now that it was, because, see, from I've done that and from all that's happened,
Have you got thicker
I've
skin
given
for it?
other girls the courage to
have?
come forward and make an OnlyFans. I've made other girls who were hiding behind fake profiles come out and be like, yeah, do you know what? I have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And I'm owning it.
We put up a poll during the week on both our Instagrams, and I was completely shocked, because it evened out about 50%, 50-50, for and against. And then I put up
That's
an,
mad, isn't it? Half and half. So it was like 20,000 people when we added it up. 20,000
crazy.
people voted.
then I put out a question, what would you like to ask? So many girls saying, ask her this, how do you get involved? What did your mum think? What do your
I get
family
that on a
think?
day-to-day
All the
basis
things.
as
So
well,
there's
though.
so many girls
like you're a proper
out there
trailblazer, do you know what I mean?
who want
Yeah.
to do it. There's so many people out there
There
who
is
want
so
to do
much
it.
people that want to do it, but the only thing I'll say to them if they are going to make it is make sure you have thick skin. You prepare yourself mentally
Yeah.
for the backlash and the nasty comments and whatever else. Like, be mentally prepared for that, and if you can do that, then you can conquer the whole thing. Because it's now got to the stage where I'm actually numb to every negative comment,
Yeah.
status.
I do think though that comes with like, she'll have had it, I've had it through like being a fighter and having a really good performance, or having a dog. Like I had a fight in the UFC, my debut, I got put to sleep, like choked out, absolutely humiliated in Liverpool, and the shit that I got was like, I can't even tell you that, like, the kind of abuse that I got online, do you know what I mean? And it literally takes you to that point where your anxiety's through the roof, your depression, like, what the fuck am I even doing? But you
It
learn,
does break a person down, but like, people need to really.
but you've got to go through it, and there's like a proper,
And then you come out the other
yeah,
side.
there's a proper famous saying, like, if you're going through hell, fucking keep going. Like, why are you gonna stop?
Like, it
Do you
takes
know
a
what I
lot
mean?
more energy
to
to
respond
write
and kick off
a
back.
negative comment, to write a status, to talk about people in a group chat. It takes
But
so much energy as a person to be that negative. Like, go and get a coffee, or go and spend time with your
But it's
family.
because they're so unhappy.
Yeah.
Like, and
And I'm just
people
gonna say-
might say, "Oh, she's talking shit." I'm telling you,
No.
if you're on social media and you have time to write a negative comment about anyone, you're fucking unhappy.
Yeah.
and your
Sorry.
life's fucking shite.
Do you know,
Yeah.
like, everyone has their opinions. You are entitled to your opinion. Obviously, OnlyFans is not going to be everyone's
Cup
taste.
of tea, yeah.
Of course they're not, do you know, like, but you're entitled to that. I mean, just why would you go out of your way to like write negativity all over social media? Like, just go and enjoy your life, mind your business. If you have an opinion, then have your opinion and go on about your fucking life.
But the good
Do you
thing
know?
for you now is you're over the shock factor of
Yeah.
fuck me, Sally from the block has
Yeah.
just said that about me too.
Yeah.
Hey Sally. Like, but now it's just like, yeah, fuck off Sally, because what you're sat there doing fuck all.
Can I just say Sally from the block or Jenny from
You're the one trying to be Jenny from the block with that hair. But anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Chantel,
So on that note.
on that note, what I think that you've handled it very, very well.
Yeah.
I think you've opened taboo subject
Yeah.
for other women out there.
Yeah.
And I think that in a way you should be proud of yourself. What does the future hold?
More money. More money.
No, honestly, like, who knows?
Now from
You know,
the
like,
top.
nobody knows what the future's going to hold, but I'm going to keep working on my day-to-day job, doing what I do, and if it kicks off even more, then I'll be happy with that. But
We're going to throw your link up, don't worry, girl.
So now swipe up.
Yes! I'm only going to take 5%, 5%.
Now I said to them in the green room,
Thank
I
you
said,
so much.
when I next fight, I'll get their link like on my arse, on my shorts. So when I'm like, I'm fighting the
hashtag I
camera's
stop with
zooming
Chantelle.
in.
I stop with Chantelle.
Chantal, thank you so much.
No worries, babes. Thank you so much for having me on.
Kathy
I
Martin.
appreciate it.
Oh yes, sorry, big
Compresso.
thank you to Kathy Martin. These are cups that really fit in with the Buella brand because explain why.
Environmental friendly.
No more plastic in our oceans.
And it's really got coffee in.
Yeah, all coffee.
Is it really though?
No, but everyone back home, remember, because of the COVID and stuff, our next guest's just going to magically come in and 3, 2, 1.
So Dane, I remember meeting you maybe 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 years ago, and you were starting to get into OnlyFans like way back before anyone knew what OnlyFans was.
I was one of the OGs in Belfast on the OnlyFans, and yeah.
How did that start? How did you even know about that?
Well, I dated a fella, and when OnlyFans was coming about, he was on it first in Belfast, and he kind of got me into the swing of things and what it was, and I had no idea. And I was doing so well on Instagram with the whole like underwear model.
I mean, I've seen it when she said, right, I've got this lad coming on, I had a look, and I was like, oh, have you seen
She
his
was nearly
peach?
straight.
Listen, I was like, sperm's owner. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he kind of got me into it, and
Yeah.
I was like, right, I'll post a couple of photos, see how it goes. I thought it was going to be a complete like crash and burn. I didn't think it was going to be a good thing at all. And then overnight it just like blew up and became such a big, massive thing, and loads of people loved it.
And you have over 1,000 subscribers, is that?
1,000, and
At how much a month?
that's 10.99 a month. So
Who's doing the math?
So no one wants to explain who gets what, but yeah, that's my one.
So, I mean, you're doing okay.
doing good. I got a wee house and all, and looking at starting a wee business and all soon. So.
And how old are you, Dane?
I'm 21.
21. Dean makes me feel so old because his mum, we come from a place called Ballybean. Shout out to Ballybean. And his mum is the same generation as me, so I feel so old sitting here.
Oh, no, Cuff.
Do you?
Yeah.
You look about 20.
I love you. So, Dean, your content,
Yeah.
what kind of things are on your OnlyFans?
So at the beginning when I started OnlyFans, it was literally just like underwear photos, a bit sexy, pulling them down a wee bit, and then as time went on, started collaborating with different people around the world, and then I got a bit more raunchy.
Rounds of the world. So
Yeah,
not
around
even
the world.
Belfast no more.
No, around the world. all
He
over
flies
the world.
out all over the world.
I mean, I've seen your Instagram, so I know you go and do
Yeah.
bits there. But is that? I thought they was just holidays. Are you literally going there to do stuff for your own
No, that's
fans?
the whole point of these holidays.
Is
and
it? Yeah.
And so, is it sex?
Oh, wow.
Sorry, mic drop.
Listen, his mum's watching.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah,
It is,
okay.
yeah.
So it's fully out there.
Because at the start when I started OnlyFans, it was underwear photos, and then people were like, right, well, I'm not going to keep subscribing for that. I want to see a bit more. I was like, right, how am I going to keep these subscribers? So I had to do a bit more over time. And
But Dean, would you say that the people that you're intimate with on OnlyFans, you would be doing that anyway?
absolutely, yeah.
So you're not actually sleeping with someone that you don't want to sleep with?
No, never. God, no. It's all good-looking guys. Good. I would.
Living your best
Yeah.
life,
It
mate.
sounds like
You're getting paid
It's
to
like a
travel
dream,
the
really.
world.
Yeah, and I'm getting paid for it.
I
It's
just
like-
have to look fucking great every day, and I'm sleeping with the
Yeah.
like best looking lads that I can find.
There you go. Yeah.
Winning.
Exactly.
We
Winning in
were
life.
Winning.
We were speaking to your friend Rebecca, who's a massive fan of yours, and she said you very much see this as a job, and I imagine that means being in the gym every day. Like, I mean, I've seen this physique without any clothes on. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, I have a PT every day, and that gives me time to obviously train and look after myself and stuff like that. But the OnlyFans, like, I do see it as a brand, and I'm like that brand, so I need to like look a certain way.
Of
and
course.
You are what you
Yeah.
say. You are what is on the tin, aren't you?
Yeah,
Do you know,
exactly, yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Any strange requests?
I don't even know if I'd be allowed to say on this.
You're allowed to
Jesus,
say, but if it's too bad, we'll edit it out.
Okay, so
If you're
like,
over 50, turn off. If you're under 18, turn off.
there was a wee cheeky one the other day. I logged in the OnlyFans, which is looking through the messages, and then there was a guy and he was like, would you wear a pair of white briefs? I'll just train in them all day, go home, sit in them and just be sweaty in them and everything, and then post them to me and I'll give you
X
How
amount
much?
of
whatever amount of money you want.
How much
Wait,
that
listen, would he be interested in mine?
I'll send them over to you.
we went and picked these up from Cafe Martin
Yeah.
today, right? And we was talking about people sending underwear, and I literally said to one of my old coaches, I've got the picture on my phone, received an envelope today, didn't it, saying in here is 2 like pairs of knickers that have
Used
been
thongs.
worn for 2 days, and I was
By
like,
a girl.
by a girl.
I could be
figures,
making-
if you ask me. I don't know, like I have my boundaries with things like on the OnlyFans and things to do, but see, like things like that creep me out.
I've had that for fighting.
Yeah, I'm
like
sure
I've
you
had
have,
like,
yeah.
can I have your sports bra? Can I have your underwear? Can I have your socks? Can I have pictures of your feet? And these are all kinds of
to me.
things I've had.
Nobody
And
is
I've just-
asking for anything from me.
Gemma, your time's been. I'm just joking. No, but I just wouldn't do. I just would think like, you can't be sending fucking underwear with, like and all that.
But would you know, I've got that like.
Oh, she's
Back in
had
the
well
day, I'm
ways
sure
and that.
you
Come on,
I'm
she's
a
have
just
to
being
request
mo-
yourself, I'm sure.
Yeah, what's
Dane-
the worst thing you've ever been asked for online?
I remember when I was Miss Great Britain, someone wrote...
When was that?
a long time ago. Someone wrote from jail, and I can just remember thinking...
How did they get your address?
Because, like, Miss Great Britain organisation has an address in London, and
fucking
it
hell.
was like, my cell is just covered in pictures of you, and I was like, this is really
Oh my
uncomfortable.
God.
Did you
Like,
have to respond to it?
no, but I was thinking, I wonder what he's in for.
See, that would turn me on, I'd love that.
Would you? You'd be the little
I'm a jail
bitch.
bit, I'd love that.
Have you seen Prison Break? The one who's got the bit of the one who holds the rag. at
Oh,
the back?
holds the pocket.
Yeah, that's
That'd be me. That would be me. Jesus.
Has this affected your dating life? So, when we was talking about gay men being on it or straight men, we was like, I just can't imagine it's gonna make like their
Yeah.
inbox is just gonna go like it's not even gonna make it.
It is, like, that's a touchy subject because I feel like every single guy that messages me now, it's just like, oh, send me photos of this, that, no, and it's always something sexual. There's no like real.
So they just
Oh,
see
do
you
you
as an
just want to
object?
context? Do you just
Yeah.
want?
Are you looking for a proper relationship?
Not at the minute, no. I'm so focused on my career and getting
making money?
Yeah. And
All I
the
want to
money.
do is money.
yeah.
I just want to ask about family.
Right.
Family okay with it now? How was it at the start?
It was actually I was out for dinner with my mum and a couple of friends, and one of my friends actually landed me in it at the dinner. My mum, yeah.
When was this?
When
When
was
did they
this?
find out?
I was like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And
So you were doing it a long time before and kept it under wraps?
Yeah.
Well done, lad.
Yeah.
I know. And somebody said at the dinner, like, your Dane should be buying you this and buying you that handbag and all. My mum was like, what are you on about? And she was like, the OnlyFans? And she was like, what's that? What are you on about? And then she took me aside and asked me.
Is this person still a friend?
Don't know, not for a while after that,
Yeah.
but we kind of sorted things out and it's all dead on now, but yeah.
She was fine with it then when you
She's fine. She
explained?
took me aside and explained to her and she's like, look, see if you're not hurting anyone and you're safe and you're making money and you're happy, then shoot away. Do what you
She
need to
sounds
do.
like a great mom.
She's one of my biggest supporters, so it's all good there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you get any backlash on social media? From
Just-
trolls or...
I would say it's just from like jealous people. People that are probably in like a dead end job that aren't enjoying themselves in life and they see me like whisking away on holiday and getting with like these handsome guys and they want to do the same and then they're like projecting that onto me.
Because they're not seeing the times that you're not going out for a fucking curry or a pizza
Yeah.
and you're not drinking because
Yeah.
like the body you've got, you don't just wake up like you're on a fucking calories deficit, you're going to the gym.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they're not seeing that, they're seeing the life that you're projecting to them.
Yeah, it's big luxury lifestyle
yeah.
and I like if that was me I would get jealous as well. I would look at
course.
that and say, my am I in that job? I could be doing something like that.
Gemma does it every day. Why haven't I got OnlyFans?
When we started doing the research for this, I was getting so angry because I was like, I'm trying to sell my wee cream here, which you can buy if you can swipe up. And I was like, why am I not on OnlyFans? Like, I mean, if this had happened, you know, if OnlyFans had been around 12 years ago when I was in my prime,
do you think you would have done it? Yeah.
I would definitely been on it.
Definitely,
yeah.
Why not now?
I don't think there's a market for it.
I think there is. I think. Go ahead, Gemma. I think they'd love you.
No, honestly,
No, we were saying
I've got my wee baby now with Buella, and I just really want to push that. But yeah, what about you, Molly? You gonna?
Well, listen.
What about you, Molly?
So listen to this. I've been told I'm not allowed to speak. No, off topic, not even OnlyFans. Can I talk to you about being gay?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'll go then.
Okay. So how old was you when you first came out? Did you always know first? Actually, did you always know that you was gay?
I always knew, and see, during high school, it was like the worst thing ever. Like I knew in the back of my head I was gay, and I was trying to like date girls and everything, and just.
Lad, I got engaged to a man. Do you know, like I've been there, I've done that one. Do you know what I mean?
And now, like, see, when I look at myself now compared to what I was in school and trying to like fight these demons and stuff, it's like
it's solid. Like she knows. It's not your turn, it's mine now. You've had an hour and a half.
I would start a fight with her, only she would kill me.
So, for me, when I came out, it weren't until I was 25 and I'm 30 now, so it was very late in the day. But for me, it was MMA that helped me solidify who I was, be comfortable in myself and be like, fuck it, look, I am who I am, fuck off. As OnlyFans just absolutely just, you know who you are, sure, inside like and out. Look, I'm fucking, did that help you with the coming out, or just with being proud about who you are also?
I think that's why I am the way I am now, so like confident in myself. Like even sexually and on the internet and stuff, it seemed like I was just like, fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
Was it right? So here's another thing. I went to uni in Liverpool, and the amount of Northern Irish women that come over and are then gay when they come to uni because they feel like they're a bit oppressed and they can't be who they want to be when.
Because we're so behind.
No, not because you're so behind, but religion is not like it's not a massive thing in Liverpool, but it's massive here, do you know what I mean? And sometimes people are still a little bit with their thinking they're not as accepting, and everyone's what's the word, programmed to be a certain way, do you know what I mean? So if your family's like, well, gay is not really for us, that's just how you're made to be, people don't know any different, do you know what I mean? But I just think it's mad, like people would have to come to where I am to be accepted, and then when they were strong enough in who they were, then they come home. But I think you're the generation now that can be who they want to be and not get as much backlash for it.
No, I did get so lucky with my mum and dad, and they completely accepted me for.
Well, there's no denying. Hi guys.
Well, it's gone. Gays the hills.
Dane, what does the future hold? Because how long do you plan on doing OnlyFans?
I'd say a couple more years before I get my wee business started, before I got my house. I want to get a nice car, get my business started, and then that'll be me. But it will be so hard to say goodbye to that.
Look, you're always going to keep dipping into that money, but what's the business? Speak it into the future.
What is the business?
Or are we allowed to know?
I kind of want to keep it private.
Okay.
So many business ideas. But
and you're being very smart with the money. It's all going into the bank.
Yep, it all is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Dane, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for just owning it as well.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I think that you're giving a lot of young men out there the confidence as well if they want to do something similar.
Hopefully it does,
Cheers.
That's good. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank
you. So, gang, thanks for tuning in to our first ever brunch club by Buella. If you didn't know, it's Buella. Everything is Buella.
We can't get any more branding in.
It's actually a joint podcast, a vodcast, but you know, Buella and Gemma. So basically, me and Gemma will probably take your link and Chantel's link and put it everywhere we can, so any get subscribers you get, we want 10% of each.
Of course.
It's went up from 5% to 10%.
I want a couple of candles and a couple of bits of skin.
Listen, do you know what you want? Right, I'm not gonna lie to you, and everyone back home talking about the glow up. My skin has never looked so good. My sleep's never looked so good.
Paying her to
She's not even paying me.
That's all I've seen in social media is
my glow up.
Yeah.
So if you go to Lumity, and then put in discount code Buella, then you get a good 30% discount. But honest to God, lad, it's changed my life and my skin.
Guys, yeah, I'll pay you later.
Yeah, guys. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Gemma's not getting it's me.
Bye. Thank you so much. We were really, really nervous to do this podcast. We hope that everyone shares it, everyone puts their opinions in, but we always say, I've put it on a jumper, don't be a dick.
Because if you are, it's well documented out there that I know people who get IP addresses, who get locations, and I fucking roll through front doors. So let's not be twats. I actually do this. It's my job. I punch people's heads in for a living. Just jokes. But look,
we have a big surprise just for our ending. We have up and coming talent from Northern Ireland. He's absolutely amazing. His name is Luke, and he's going to sing one of his own songs.
So thank you. That's us now.
That's us now.
Thank you.
Lose control when I'm mad. I'm only thinking about times we'll never have. I never say what I think, but I think too much. I don't know how to explain it. I did not do it to please me. God only knows I've tried. But we all know it's not easy. And all we ever have is night. I only smoke when I'm drinking, 'cause I only drink when I'm done. 'Cause I'm only done when I think of that someone that might not stick around. You're always there when I need you, always the one that I call. But you don't care that I'm leaving. Why, you never care at all. 'Cause we all know it's not easy. God only knows I've tried. It's only you that can save me. 'Cause my love's not complicated, but your love makes my world go round. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I'm done. 'Cause I'm only done when I think of that someone that might not stick around. Let's just get lost in this moment. Forget the things that we have said. I don't care where we're going. Just hold me close tonight and I promise I'll be a better man. And I'm being better man. And I'm being better man. And I'm being better man. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I'm dying. 'Cause I'm only dying when I think of that someone that might not stick around. Let's just get lost in this moment. Forget the things that we have said. No, I don't care where we're going. Just hold me close tonight and I promise I'll be a better man. I only smoke when I'm drinking. I only drink when I'm dying. No, I don't care where we're going. Hold me close tonight and I promise I'll be a better man. I'll be a better man. And I promise I'll be a better man.